everyone. Welcome to MinusOneCharisma, Dungeons and Dragons channel. My name is Jaymes. I'm a DM. I'm here with a Jason, a Melissa, a Daye, a Bobby, and a Skid.
Me, I'm the Skid.
We're back for we had a week off, unfortunately. Life is getting crazy. I feel like for everyone in this group. Life is getting
crazy.
Wild.
Mostly you, Jaymes.
Not just for me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
And look at this. Look at these curls. Wow, what's happening? I didn't even look at myself. Do you guys ever watch the old Superman cartoons? I used to ask my mom to take one curl and just go like this. And then I used to run around with like a towel in the back of my shirt and just pretend I was Superman.
That's very cute.
And then I found out Dean Cain is actually half Japanese. So from Lois and Clark, the Superman is a Japanese American, and that's canon. I'm going with it.
Love it.
Anywho, feels good to be back. I feel like I'm just very hyper right now because I miss you guys from last week. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. No. No.
All right.
The answer to that is always a resounding no. Are you okay? How you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm ready to get this game started. I'm wearing a barbarian shirt. Yeah, I'm wearing a D&D barbarian shirt. It's like the stage thing. It's like a champion D&D collab.
Don't bother looking it up. They're already all sold out.
Oh, exclusive.
Already gone. The second people started posting about them, they were already gone.
Oh, you know what you could get?
Fine for my bank account.
Those are all sold out, but what you can get, Bobby, if you just show us your t-shirt real quickly.
Oh, wow. That is
Look at that.
I believe it's a Hello, I Am Kate shirt.
Hello, I am Kate.store.
Hello, I am Kate.
Hello, I am
There's
Kate.
new stuff up. So
Hello?
New stuff up.
I always want to do the Homestar Runner. Hello, I am Kate.store.com.
Sure.
Homestarrunner.net. It's
Homestar
.com.
Old style what?
Anyway.
You're too old.
Can we play? You told me to get a deck of cards, and I'm freaking out.
Trust.
I got the Joker. What does it mean?
I got a Queen of Diamonds.
What is mean?
What happened 2 weeks ago?
I got Joker.
I want to see how much Daye remembers.
Jake's always so good at
Jeez.
All right. So we was in the dungeon and we met this rabbit that talks, and her name's Skid, and her family was destroyed by murdered and dumped here, and we sort of got her trust, but not really got her trust. But she came with us anyways because we knew the way out, maybe. And we fought things, and we went down it's called a hallway, and I put on, we were exploring a room, and I found these moccasins, and I put them on, and my bottom half turned into a spider, and now I can crawl on the walls and ceiling, and it's really awesome. And then we saw the tree of light stuff, like all the souls forming like the roots of a tree, but like we can't do anything about it yet, so we went exploring more, and we went down a hole, but then we took a left, and we ended up in this other area with a big rock, and we didn't touch it because that would be bad. But then there were all these bones, and we didn't know how to get across, so Rezic Dragon flew, and Spider Trust crawled, and we got halfway across, and the bones came alive and started attacking, and there was an evil bone doggy, and it had red eyes. It was very scary. Well, we killed them all, and then I heard something talking inside the rock, and I said, "There's something inside the rock," and we freed it because there was a seal on the bone doggy's face, and we crushed it, smashed it to bits, and it's another seraphim. Yay! Who gets it? Find out this week on MinusOneCharisma.
Hey! That was really good. Like 100% accurate. That was like all of the
really impressive.
I was like updating my notes. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know why I was staring at the map the whole time instead of the camera. I just like the map was gonna tell me anything.
You're right.
Just like begging for help or
Let's
anything.
jump over to this map. Let's see if this map works.
Imagining last 2 weeks ago's map in my head and just pretending it was there.
Here we are. Let's check on trust.
We also got a spell book with a bunch of like necromancy in it.
Yeah, old spells. Super. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
commissioned spell book.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's spells in it?
Yeah.
I think it was more of a text than a spell book, right? Jaymes, was it a spell book or just a text on magic?
It was a spell book with a whole heap of spells that I have written down somewhere.
Nice.
So if you ask me for it right now, you're not going to get it. But it's there somewhere. Yeah, you guys had opened up. Oh my God.
Tiny doggy.
Tiny doggy. He's protecting us from the door. The front door. It's evil.
It's important.
I know. The small creature covered in fur, reds and whites, kind of comes rolling out with this big, long, ringed tail. And it's kind of chubby and squat, and it kind of waddles out. Nose in the air.
So cute. A red panda.
And it kind of looks up to you.
Are you sleepy?
Yeah.
How long have you been in that rock?
Yeah.
What's your name?
It just starts sniffing around at your bags.
Oh, I want food.
Oh, sniff.
Can I try petting it? Can I try to touch it? Does it let me pet it?
Yeah. It doesn't seem to recoil. And you pet it, and its fur is very, very soft. Like the thought crosses your mind, if I made a coat out of this thing, it would be the nicest coat.
No, thank you.
Would it be like wearable?
So small. I can't like hear its thoughts because like when I touched the rock, it said more than yeah. It was like saying "help me" or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know it can say more.
Mm-hmm.
But I like touch it. See if
you
can
touch it, and you don't really hear anything through it. It's like telepathic or whatever, but you do feel like a surge from the little lizard guy that you have fused with, and he seems to be like rattling excitedly.
Can I communicate with the lizard?
You can.
Okay, so then I'll be like, oh, do you know this little guy? Do you know this one?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Weep.
Weep?
Weep.
What does it do?
He's weep.
Yeah, but like you are good with fire, and Kelwise's friend is good with water. Is it good with anything?
He's just weep. Yeah, Kate.
Is Trust talking out loud or like internally? Because the Seraphim's in you, right?
That's up
or
to.
sitting?
That's up to. Oh no, it's kind of fused with.
Yeah.
Trust.
But not physically, like inside now, right?
Yeah, no, they've kind of fused beings.
Are you talking out loud right now?
Not if I don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have to. No. You
Okay,
do have
no.
a telepathic link with your Seraphim.
Fifi, right?
Yeah. Supposedly.
Supposedly. Right. What's you're Fifi, right?
I'm a Fifi.
Right, the Fifi.
I'm a Fifi.
Okay. Is this Leap is a good guy? Like a nice guy?
He's just weep.
Are you friends?
Oh my God.
Weep. Seraphim.
Right.
Fifi. Friend.
Okay. Fifi, friend, trust friend. Hey, Cowwise!
Yeah?
And Cornelia, you want to talk to your Seraphims? Touch this little guy. Weep, is it? Hello, Weep. Fifi said specializes with.
And when you say weep, the little panda kind of just looks up. Starts trying to sniff through your bag.
Do I have any? I'll give him some food if I have any, like, provisions.
And so you give him food, and he immediately grabs it, and his little, like, clawed hand grabs it with 2 hands and kind of just lays on his back and just starts.
That's really cute. That's pretty cute.
You don't mind me asking, how do you know his name?
Oh, right. So
you're half spider.
Oh,
so
right.
Is it because the spider thing, or
the shoes?
Right.
So more weird things that you're not gonna maybe think were normal for. This world is full of seraphims. They're like little animal spirits, and no, they're not.
Smaller.
No, they're like this house, tiny.
Smaller than me.
Yeah, like this guy. Look at this tiny little bugger.
Right.
Yeah, like mine was like a drop of water.
And mine is a salamander.
Yeah.
Mine was that big.
Roughly mouth size.
Look to Rezik. Was yours a dragon?
Oh, I don't have seraphim inside of me. I was just turned into a dragon by accident.
A dragon.
So that was the outside of
always
this.
a dragon. Okay.
No, he's
Okay.
He's usually a human, but outside of this dungeon, there's a mist, and if you cast any magic, things go wrong, and that's what happened to him.
Why I never messed with magic. Okay.
And Weep kind of just scuttles over to you, Skid, and starts sniffing around in your bags. And then its tail kind of reaches up slowly, puts itself just on your shoulder, and then it lifts itself up and just starts sniffing all your bags.
I mean, it seems harmless. It's just a cute little bear. Are you alright?
Likes you.
Going to your backpack.
It's cuddly.
No, I have stuff in there. No. It's bad.
Animals.
Bad. Weep.
Wait.
Well, no, you're not bad. I just don't, please don't touch my thing. No.
Weep. Come here. Come off the nice lady. Come here, Weep.
And the tail just kind of, like almost like an elevator, just sets it down. He scuttles over to you.
That was cool.
Cornelia, Kelwise, you get any information from the inside buddies?
No, and actually, come to think about it, you could talk with Fifi?
I haven't tried talking to Mar.
Have you tried?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've always got like intuitions, but I've never got words out of a Quinquano. It's more of like a feeling, almost sort of like you've had too much beer.
You should try. If you haven't tried, can't hurt, right? I just think to Quinquano and ask a question.
Okay.
Or just pet this little one. Fifi got all excited when I pet.
Oh yeah. Well, let me try that. I don't want to walk over and pet Weep.
And you feel Quinquano just kind of excitedly.
Yeah.
And you feel like a very, but like a heartfelt burn.
Yeah.
Aw.
I don't want heartburn. I'll look around the rocks. Do I see any like symbols or something?
No, the rock now cracked in half and broken. It seems shattered by some force, and inside the rock, the little like almost egg-shaped cell that this creature was stuck in was like perfectly smooth and rounded out. But other than that, you don't see anything of note.
Mark? Mark, I can hear you. Wow. Yeah, I could talk to Mark. My seraphim inside me.
What's Mark sound like?
Moo. Like that.
That's weird. It's like a cow.
It's like a.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Mark or your stomach talking there? Sounds a little grumbly.
It's a whale, guys. Sounds like a whale.
Oh. I don't know how whales speak. I've never been around whales, really, except for Mark.
I wasn't even there for Mark. Missed that whole thing. I think I was sleeping.
So it seems safe. Should we take this guy with us for a little bit?
Can't leave him here, right? Weep kind of just opens his mouth and his tail just starts going.
Yeah, can I want to look at my bag if I have any snacks.
Don't do that! I just fed you!
He kind of slowly skitters up to you, Skid.
He's been stuck in a rock this whole time. He's probably starving.
Do I have any snacks?
Right? Where's your provision?
Yeah, you have what kind of snacks?
I'm a dragon.
What kind of snacks would you bring, Skid?
Probably, I don't know. Based off of who I was living with, a lot of dried meats, probably. Probably some carrots.
It takes one of each in these little tiny hands. It's only got like
for no reason.
small hands and just kind of.
Okay.
Wow.
Maybe that'll satisfy him for a little bit, and we can figure out what to do with
In
him.
there. No, before he sleeps.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I don't know how long he was in there, but
How big is it compared to me? Like, could I pick him up, or is he like the size of half of my body?
He's kind of he's a little husky. He's probably about the same weight as you, maybe a little lighter than you, but about the same size as you, Trust.
Oh.
But most of it's fur. So like hard to tell. And he's got that really long ringed tail that's orange and whites.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pick him, see how the weight is. If it's mostly fur or...
Yeah, roll me a strength check.
Sure. God.
This is gonna be good.
and now I'm just like, whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, sounds like whoa.
Yeah, it's a 5, and I think I have like minus.
So you start to lift him up, and then he kind of wraps around your body, just kind of like a very hefty scarf.
7.
And it's like out to here, and then your spider legs just kind of under the weight.
Oh.
All right, I can't do it. It's not for me. I was gonna try and carry him, but I'm too small.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm small, but I'm strong. Do you need some help?
Yeah, maybe he can kind of wrap around like another pack, maybe with his tail. Hey, Weep, can you wrap your tail so the nice lady can carry you?
Come here. Come on.
You go over there and grab your tail.
Come over here. It's gonna be great. Come on. Okay.
And then tail just kind of moves over to you, Skid, wraps around your shoulders, and its whole body just kind of over to you.
Hey, this isn't weird or anything. Okay.
No, he's a loud eater.
He's cute.
He's really cute. I just.
Uh-oh.
You guys
He
have one of
definitely
these inside of all you.
Yeah.
Just
For now.
So he's really hungry. Did you have to eat yours? Like he's eaten? Is it like eating like a normal thing? Because this.
I had to eat mine, yeah.
So, do you all have to eat yours? Because it seems like eating's a big thing here.
I don't think I ate Fifi, did I eat you? Or did we just kind of fuse?
Eat me. I eat you.
No, don't eat me.
Don't eat me.
I won't eat you. Did I eat you?
Ah! Don't eat
Right,
me.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't
you
need to
didn't-
eat
you didn't
Quinquano.
You didn't eat Fifi.
But, Quinquano was liquid, so it was sort of different. This is a different animal, literally. I mean, it seems to be...
Oh.
And it kind of just like...
seems to like you.
Its arms just kind of wrap
Just
around
like
your
the-
shoulders, onto your back, Skid, and it just kind of... And then its head on your shoulder. And right in your ear, you hear...
Quite familiar.
And as you walk, because you're not very tall, right?
3'7".
Yeah, its legs just kind of hang behind you and its tail, and you just kind of, as you walk, just kind of drag it along with you.
Like it's tiny crew and a dragon. It's great.
So good.
Oh yeah.
And it's like very, very warm, as if like you had a winter coat on or something. Even maybe more so than what you're used to. You just feel very warm. Not like uncomfortably warm, but like completely whatever kind of cold or environment you were feeling in this area, you kind of feel comfortable.
Right. So it's really dark. Should we keep going?
Yeah, so you guys are here. Note that this door was opened. I'm gonna open this door. You guys had been in this room. I'm gonna use
not done.
I'm gonna use Rezik. I'm just gonna use you for a second. Move you into this room. If you guys, you don't have dark vision. Trust, I'm moving you into the room. Boom. Trust, you had gone in this room. It was covered in bones, and bone creatures had jumped up and attacked you. These sinuous snake-like creatures. Look at all those moving around.
Absolute menace.
It's incredible. Yeah. This is where you guys are now.
So, not back through the bones, back towards the hallway, maybe? What do we think, team?
Yes, most definitely.
And
and I think a few of us took some damage, so should we take some rest before we go,
please.
or are we okay?
A small rest.
Oh, the creature Weep is also emitting like a dimmish light. Its fur kind of has a orangish hue to it. Hold on, let me just give it like an orangish hue. Boom. There you go. Oh, that's really bright. There you go. There we go.
And this room doesn't look like anything else. Like they were concentrating power through this rock and using this creature for any of the things.
It really seems like this room was just sealed off completely.
Just to keep it in prison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
did you guys see it exit that way? Should we turn back around?
well, we can go back into the hallway where we came from.
Yeah, that was actually this sort of relates to the question I was going to ask, which is maybe a non-DM question or a DM question, but in relation to the board we're looking at. In the rooms that we've already been to, is there a way to toggle on like so we know what directions we've gone? Just because I'm trying to remember like if we've gone northwest, east, south.
I'm gonna use trust as a if you watch the stream. I don't know if this will reveal it for everyone. You guys have been in this room. And you've been here. Is this revealing it for you guys too? No.
Also, I can only zoom in or zoom out. I can't seem to like move up and down the page. Is there a different way to do that?
Yeah, I was wondering that
you just have to use the direction.
To move up and down, you have to press and hold the right button and then drag around.
Oh,
neato.
Thank you.
No problem, Daye.
If you remember, there was a room to the north. There's a hallway directly to your left. There was a room to the north with a giant open face that just seemed to shoot off into this big starry landscape that was in the shape of what looked like a giant tree, but like millions of miles wide. Just this endless vastness, filled with just a constellation. To the south, you had seen a stairway down that had led to this giant, endless, what looked like just a water underground aquifer. To the left, there was that room with the screaming flesh mounds that just these weird amalgamations. And there was a room where just bodies were being dropped from a very, very high height and just exploding into viscera on the ground. And these creatures had just been coming out of the essence, out of these bloodlings or fleshlings, whatever you want to call them, were creeping around in there. And that was to the west side of where you are. And then right in the middle, there was a long hallway, a dark hallway, and you guys had gone kind of somewhat up there, and then you saw something moving off into the edges of your vision, and then you had immediately come back.
And so as far as we know, there's nothing that is north of the bedroom that we found. That was the northern room, northern room.
So let me take all of you guys and just put you.
And then we have just mainly that.
Let me see if I can give you guys that vision
area to look at. I think is what's left.
Oh yes, neat.
Here you go. For some of you, this was that northern bedroom.
And that's the soul.
This was this big room over here. For those of you with dark vision, you had seen these like, just souls slowly walking in.
Oh, that's cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Let me give this guy's torch is kind of driving me crazy.
So it sounds like we need to go back to that hallway we didn't go down before. Does that sound right to me?
Down, because there were the two hallways, and then they connect this way, and we like broke the floor in this hallway, and this will take us kind of back to where we started a little bit, but didn't go right. We went left.
Yeah, right now our options basically are to go through that kind of larger hallway we didn't go down, or go back to the beginning room where there were two other doors. One had treasures in it, and the other one we did not open. So it's up to you all.
So if we take this hallway down south right here, does that lead us to the floor that no longer exists? Should we go the other way, since we know
it would eventually? So that was on the western side of this block. So this door would lead you to the hallway that connects to the stairway down, and then it'll eventually connect to that long walkway north that you guys had decided not to go down all the way. The missing floor is past that. Yeah.
Okay. So, should we head south, you guys think? Check out.
Yeah, I don't know where else. That seems the best. Remember,
there's probably that creature that took over your shape, remember? So,
right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, you
guys remember there was a doppelganger that had infiltrated your ranks while you guys were sleeping?
Right. Yeah. Well, we're not going to sleep, are we?
Good. That's worth mentioning. There is a something that will take over your body. It looks just like any one of us, but it's not us.
How do we know it's not you right now?
Good question.
We don't.
Camera a little closer.
Yeah. I think you're right to be
Can this one be one of them too?
No, I don't. Not
but
any.
You may be.
How did we figure it out? Was it that the doppelganger got hurt and it just ran away? Should we slap Kelwise?
We heard Kelwise saying help, and then the guy was like, "Oh, the jig is up," and he just took off because I think we were about to find Kelwise.
Right.
Well, this guy just ran.
Yeah, he just ran away.
After we figured him out, yeah.
And I think, did he turn into a shadow thing, maybe?
Probably.
Turned into a creature that was it was a humanoid, but it had no features. It had no real eyes. No, it was almost like a blurry being of no distinctive qualities, and it just bolted.
Wow.
Oh, we could all go around and slap each other and see if that does anything, but I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
it's probably fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
It happened when we slept, and we haven't slept since then, so
that's
probably
true.
Fine.
Yeah, it was a sleeping thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rezik hasn't said anything in a while. What's your sister's name, Rezik? What's her name?
Well, I was gonna say, I actually am very sorry that Eva and I apparently were talking so much we just totally missed that a person was just taken and replaced. So I feel terrible about that. I'm very sorry. That it was, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Kelwise. We'll do better.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Bad things happen to me when I sleep, and it's just something I have to live with.
That's true. You're a little cursed. Maybe we could get you like some like amulet of protection whilst in sleep. Because you're the most vulnerable of us while sleeping. Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Maybe we'll find one. Maybe in that room full of treasures.
Never know.
You never know.
All right. Well, the mission ahead of us. We know where the tree thing is, the spirit tree thing is, but now we need to figure out where the device is that controls this not the source heart. The what was it called again?
Source root.
Source root. Yes. So I need to find that device. So I'm assuming it's probably further up this tower. So, yeah, should we just head down south and go in that bigger hallway, I guess, or what do you want to do?
I mean, the only options are go south or go back where we already were. So.
I'm in for south.
Yeah, why would we go back to where we already were? We didn't find what we were looking for there. So.
All right. I agree.
Well, only because there is stuff we did not discover. We didn't go through one of the doors altogether, so we don't know what's in there. There could be anything behind those doors. We don't really know.
So you want to go through the door?
No, I'm down for south. I'm just saying it's just another option. We don't know what's over there, so just bringing it up.
How far back is it? How long? It's like a quick jaunt? Like
it's pretty much you head down south down the hallway, and then you can either go into where we came from or go into the larger hallway. That's basically the two options, and we're gonna go in the larger hallway. So
yeah, let's not overthink this. We're not crossing town. It's a hallway. Let's go.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, one of you.
Is everyone rested? I'm heading out, guys.
So one of you guys needs to click this door icon, which will open the door, and then you can see what's past the doorway.
How do I check it for traps?
I don't see a door.
Roll a well, you guys had already opened this door and gone through it. I was just doing it for fun.
So click this
for dramatic effect.
There. I'm opening the door.
Open the door.
And then you can see what's in there. And there, the hallway. So you open the door, and the hallway is empty. It's basically just an empty hallway. You see where the marks where that creature who just keeps collecting the bones and moving them from one place to another, just keeps throwing them in. And you see a just down the hallway, you see a door. There was a door right here. I apologize. I forgot to put it in. There is a door right there that leads into the room with the stone. And then you see way down here, there's another door.
Where are you?
I don't know.
I lost Kelwise. Sorry.
Yeah, I know the map in my head, but I can't see anything right now, so I'm just looking at like.
Oh, I see. So there's one more door. Oh, that's the bone door.
That's the bone door. Yeah, and you guys and you guys are basically in pitch dark. So if you guys want Kelwise or Rezik, you could make a light.
Well, that's our trusty Bard's job, I believe. They have the light thingy.
Dancing lights!
Oh.
All right. You cast dancing lights.
Those things dance.
And are the dancing lights gonna follow any of the characters or anything like that? Or what are they doing?
I will put one above Kelwise's head. Who doesn't have dark vision? Kelwise, and then one over Skid's head, and then I'll put one over the dragon. The dragon doesn't have dark vision?
Oh, do I? Let's see. Am I?
Wow, how embarrassing.
I'm a dragon. Oh, I do have dark vision. I'm a dragon.
There you go.
So then I'll put one out in front of me, because I guess
That's it. There we go. 10 feet for you. And where is everybody else?
I'm sorry, I'm down the hallway. Kelwise is by me.
Cornelia gets it.
We're all in the hallway, yeah.
Oh, Rezik, you have dark vision right now, right?
Yeah.
I apologize,
I
everyone.
am a dragon.
I am a dragon. So you have
I am
that.
a dragon.
Where's Kelwise? I don't even know where the hell he is.
I'm like mid hallway.
Dark vision.
Hey, Rezik, do you have like a lust for gold now that you're a dragon?
I love gold.
Kelwise is gone.
Yeah, I love gold.
Cornelia and me are like occupying the same square somehow.
Oh, why? Why would you do that?
There's accident. Rogue stuff.
There you go. Kelwise, you have a little dancing light over your head, so you can see now.
Yay!
I have one.
Yay!
So
That,
excited.
I gave one to Sid too.
Oh, Eva needs a light too, so we'll give one to Eva. I did that wrong, but whatever. And then this creature's on you, Skid, and this creature is emitting light already. The what's it called? Weep. Weep.
Weep. Is that all of us in the hallway? I can't tell. It's so dark.
Yeah. All right. This is way more fun, huh?
Yeah, way fun.
Yeah.
Way better. Look at these guys
Way more
stretching through the
better.
hallway.
All right, so I'm.
You know what? I'm just gonna delete this token, and then I'm gonna give you the light of.
Yes, please.
15 and 5. Oh wait, no, 15. That's a torch, right? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I can see. Kind of.
Darkness is terrifying. Can I just say that?
It
Walking
really
around
is.
in a dungeon would be terrifying. All right, you all are walking.
Just watch the movie Barbarian and you'll
Yeah.
dark hallways. It's
You
terrifying.
guys continue walking
I've
down.
always been scared of dark hallways. I don't need
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Barbarian is quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
actually just
and
afraid
I'll-
of hallways in general, not even dark hallways, just hallways.
I'm gonna be moving half
Okay.
sneak motion, half the distance.
Okay, roll me a stealth check as you move.
16.
A 16? Okay. So you continue down, and you see that there's that doorway that leads to the bone room, and you continue farther and farther south. You can just move yourself if you want. Yeah, you continue going farther and farther south. Oh man, I put windows in this map. I'll get better. I'll get better. There's more.
Oh, is
shouldn't be
that
any
why?
windows.
I see why.
Yeah, yeah.
This room
and you
looks
continue.
clear, everyone.
Just look in the window. Clear. And then there's that stairwell that you see that leads down.
I'm listening for that metal guy.
Yeah, listen for the clank.
Is there
of
any
armor.
clink?
Roll a perception check.
All right.
Like I'm chasing the group.
Ooh.
Wait for me.
It ends up being a 22.
A 22. You do hear something loud, metallic, heavy, slowly echoing through this rounded stairwell, as if something is climbing the stairs.
Do you guys hear that?
Sounds like he's on his way back up.
Oh, it's the
Can I-
metal guy.
Can I pour like grease down the stairs?
Yeah, and I'll dump some ball bearings down the stairs while she pours the grease on the stairs.
Sure. Do you have grease?
I have oil or grease, maybe some lamp oil actually is probably more likely.
Okay.
I do have it
So
on
you
my list.
pour some lamp oil, and then you're gonna put the ball bearings down.
Yeah, I'll gently. I don't want to like dump them. I want to sort of place them actually, so that
Okay.
they're not like.
So you
rolling
place them
all
on the
down.
first couple steps.
Home Alone style.
Yeah,
Without
setting up a
yeah.
trap.
Okay, yeah. I just
Yeah,
making sure
you
you
were
weren't just like
calling
ding,
it.
ding, 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 ding. Okay, so you set them up in the oil. So there's some slippery oil, and you got some ball bearings placed carefully and meticulously on the steps.
Let's remember
It doesn't
those
take
are
you very
there.
long.
Yeah, it's
You guys,
tricky.
you guys hear it coming up the stairs, but it's moving very slowly, and unrushed.
Is there
But it
a
is
door
getting
we can
just
close
a little
to?
louder. There is no door. No, it's just a little hallway here. This is the doorway down into that other room. And you move over here, and then there's like a little hall. You're gonna check the door? This door was already open, actually. This is the doorway that you guys had started in, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong. There shouldn't be a door there. God, I'm so bad at. I'm using a new system. I apologize, guys. I'm thinking that should have just been open. This is just an open hallway. Yeah.
So we went south. We just need to go north.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Do you guys need to prepare anything before we go in case we get ambushed?
Did we take a short rest? I don't remember.
We did.
Yes.
While we were talking.
You did.
Yeah. So if anyone needed to roll hit dice or anything.
Isn't there a way? Oh no, it's fine. Isn't there like a magic spell where you can look through something's eyes, or what was that again? So I could send like my little crabs down, and then like.
I don't think I have a spell like that actually, but I think there are spells like that in D&D, but I don't think I have.
With like a familiar, familiars, wizards can like find familiar. You can look through like your familiar's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess I'll just suck it up, guys. I'm going in.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, Kelwise is right behind you. I'm right behind Kelwise.
I love this little lineup of characters. It's like the most ineffectual looking party.
Guys, take this seriously. Guys, put that drink down.
Sorry. Thirsty.
In the background of the dungeon, you hear
Everybody hydrate!
just a Slurpee going off.
It's like in Hercules when Pain or Panic is just like drinking the Herculane.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Is Merchant die?
Oh.
Amelia.
I'll come and. Oh, there.
And you get to about there, and you see just way, way off to the north, on the edges of your vision, you see something kind of move.
Over there.
Not fast, but just dark, and almost like an after image in the darkness.
What? After image? What?
There's a creature up here still, so be careful, everyone. Were there any image, like a reflection of eyes or anything like that?
Yeah, you see just for a second a blink of a flash of what looks like almost a silver in the darkness. Something like metallic eyes.
We were probably spotted, everyone.
You think so?
I can't find a spot.
Well, it hasn't come after us.
I don't want to fight again.
Yeah, not in this hallway.
I don't want to fight that metal thing.
Sure, we probably can't.
Wait, didn't we make it
And
fall down?
You guys hear something getting closer and closer, crawling up those stairs.
Oh my gosh. So we either head up. I don't think it's coming down to us.
You think it's going to where we need to be going?
Where do we need to be going?
We don't know yet. Hopefully this way.
No. That thing's going somewhere. Have you guys gone the way that he's going?
No.
We did go down those stairs. Yeah, there was a bunch of water.
Right, that's where the mimic thing was. Don't touch the water.
Yeah, right now our options are go forward or go back to the main entrance, so let's probably decide, because...
Do it.
Really quickly, the guy was patrolling, it seemed like a pretty consistent path before when he was going by. Is it this hallway running east to west?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But he maybe saw us too, so he might be looking for us at this point.
That's possible.
What do you think if I get on the ceiling and go up a little further to maybe scope it out? If I don't go along the floor but the ceiling?
If anything, I'd say that sounds wonderful. Why don't you just take someone with you when you do that as well? I can also maybe fly over as well.
can't really.
Somebody.
I'm not very strong, and everyone is bigger than me. So.
I think you and Cornelia are comparable sizes.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Such a good question, Kate.
Like 4 feet,
Tiny.
but maybe
I'm
5 with the horns.
I'm like tiny. No, I'm smaller than that.
I'm just guessing.
I want it to be
you're
gnome
like 3
size.
feet.
I want it to be
you're
gnome
like 3
size.
feet.
Okay, 3 feet and 4 with the horns.
Correct.
I'm 3'7" with the ears, so.
Nice.
When you guys
James,
hear that
James,
thing-
how tall is this hallway? What's
The hallway's maybe 15 feet tall. It's not
okay?
huge
So we
like
can,
some of
we
the
can
other
try to
rooms.
go over, right?
All right.
Take a few people go over.
All right. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. I'll scuttle.
And it stops.
Scuttle.
And then you hear a and a series of metallic ball bearings go flying down some stairs. And you hear a loud
Nice, nicely done.
and then you hear
We'll be back.
as something starts running back up the stairs.
Are you going above Trust?
I scuttle onto the ceiling.
I want to
Okay,
sprinkle
you
some more
scuttle
ball
some.
bearings to
Behind
the
you?
like basically behind us as we head up this hallway.
Okay,
Maybe
so
while
you guys
Trust
rush
is
up this
going
hallway.
up,
Oh,
I'll
sorry, I
go
didn't mean to
bottom. I don't know if everyone's going up or if we're checking this out first. What do you guys?
But you get to about their day, and you hear a coming from north of you, and these two almost liquid silver eyes peer out from the darkness at you as you see this almost, it looks like a giant mound in a large room just staring at you.
I see a what staring at me?
Like a giant mound of darkness.
Don't like that. I guess I'll scuttle back and report.
You have the ring.
Oh, very quietly.
Sharon's back.
And those of you back by the hallway, you hear that thing. It's like running up the stairs at this point.
There's a mound, a dark mound that's growling and it has silver eyes and it's ahead of us.
Okay, everybody, there's a mound with silver eyes ahead of us. I guess we just need to try to do our best to avoid it. So, I guess we're rushing because they're coming right now behind us as well. So let's go. I'm gonna grab Eva and I'm gonna fly as high as I can on the ceiling and try to fly in that direction to try to get her just as far as I can up into the sky above whatever is down there.
Okay, so you get to about here, and you guys see that this hallway opens up, and there's this huge mound creature, mounded. It's in this room itself is very large, but this creature takes up just almost the entirety of the hallway. And as you guys get closer, and it kind of moves, and you can see it's got maybe 4 or 6, 8 legs. Hard to tell. It's very, very, very furry, and it's massive, and it seems like it's incredibly muscled, almost like a large bear kind of huddled over, and all you can really see are these silver eyes looking at you as it and as you take a step forward, it takes like a small step back. All right, you cast charm.
Yes. Me too.
Charm person?
I don't know. Rezik taught me how to charm.
I think
I don't
charm
like
person
casting
only works
virtual
on
spells.
charm person only works on humanoids. This thing is this is a beast.
I
looking
charmed
thing.
how did I charm the Chimera?
The Chimera actually had a common language with you. I fuddled that it was like intelligent enough to know
Got it.
speech and such. Java the mound.
So then, can I even so the spell is charm person, but I have like charming music. So can I charm things with my music that aren't human? If I have enough time, I know is the caveat.
Sure. But note that if you're going to start playing music, it's going to like.
No, I know. I'm just asking.
Echo throughout the space. You can definitely try it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind. But I just wanted to know that. Can I cast command?
Command? It would need to know a language.
Does it speak Infernal?
You can try it.
Certainly try.
And if that doesn't work, we're just gonna mow it over.
Cool. I will try casting command.
Okay. You try casting command on this thing. The incantation goes, it shoots out. The thing immediately, the flash of your spell lights up for just a second, and the thing just kind of and backs up into the room, and it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like it's effective at all, but the thing backs off into the room.
And I take all the dancing lights that are above my friends and rush them into its face. Straight into its eyeballs.
So you throw the dancing lights. Let's see.
Oh, Cornelia Kelly's just holding hands down.
Let's just say there's 20 feet really there. So you see this. You can see this thing now. This large, mounded, furry creature, and the lights go around it, and it immediately starts to snarl and backs up away from the light, trying to bat out the lights angrily, just moving back and forth and back and forth. And you see this broken down staircase leading up right behind it as it's scrambling and violently thrashing about trying to get this light off of it. Everyone roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh,
okay.
Perception. Rezik, can you get everyone in the air? Rezik, can you fit everyone on you?
With my let's see.
Not me, but everyone else. What was it? Perception with disadvantage or advantage?
Yeah.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
That's a solid
16.
4.
Yeah, you notice this thing is like bestial. It's almost in a rage, angrily, and its fur almost like razor blades standing up on the back of what looks like this incredibly broad neck, and it's thrashing around. You see like the pillars in here are broken. There's skulls and like viscera. Like every once in a while it goes and feasts on the bodies of the slain in here. It seems more frightened than angry. It just seems like, Kelwise especially, you would notice like beasts. This beast is like a trapped cat or a cornered rat more than it looks like something that's like looking to hunt.
Yeah. I think if we just try to run by it, it's probably not going to come after us. As long as we show enough force and maybe shine some lights at it, I think we could get by. Let's not try to stick around, though.
All right, let's try to move quickly, I guess.
And yeah, technically I could, right now, if I turn back into my white dragon form, I could carry a lot of us, and I would fit in this hallway, but...
I was just saying, because if everyone got in the air, I could maybe move it.
Just go!
And right behind you, you hear that and then you hear something behind you turn up the base of the hallway. As you guys start to fly up, this thing starts to snarl and lash out. Did you turn back into a white dragon?
Yeah. Let's say it.
So you turn back into this big white dragon as you start to fly by. This thing tries to bat out at you almost. And one of the things you notice, this big, huge, honking thing has this giant, what looks like ivory spike just lodged into its back. Just deep in its back as you guys go bursting up the stairs. It bats out at you and then angrily jumps away, terrified of you all as it rushes off into one of the corners.
Can I use my mage hand and grab that?
You grab it with your mage hand. The thing is solidly lodged into its back as it sits and it kind of cowers in the corner, looking at you guys all now at the top of the stairs. Put you up there.
Should we help it?
And the you guys see that creature, the giant metal automation, run into the room and start looking around as if it's looking through the beast as it sits in the corner, and it lowers itself, makes itself small, and huddles itself as deep as it can back into the corner as this automation looks around. It doesn't seem to look up at you guys on the stairs. Turns slowly. And walks back south.
Oh, well, that's unexpected.
Okay, well, we do have some time. Yeah, do you want to help this this little guy over here?
I think that metal thing's just looking for something in particular. So, like, not for us, but something else.
Maybe.
What do you think it's looking for?
Us?
It's hot.
Guy.
All right, well, should we help this guy?
I mean,
help this guy before we go, you think?
I think we should, but I'm not the one with the strength ability to do it. Rezik, maybe you could get it in your dragon claws, or you're really strong, but I wouldn't ask that of you. We've put you through a lot already.
And Kelwise, as you know,
not you. I'm talking about Skid.
Oh, me.
Kelwise, but you would know. I mean, this thing is like it's very, very similar to like a cornered animal, and you've been around a lot of hurt animals, and you know, like, they act very irrationally, and especially when they're frightened and such. So roll me an animal handling check real quickly.
Yeah, like, we might do more harm if we try to get it out of this creature. Also, if we are going to do that, we should probably try to restrain it. That's low.
None of us
help you if you need.
7.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know what to do with this creature because every animal has its own specific thing, but you know that, like, you probably would need to take precautions against this thing. But you know, there are ways to come off as non-aggressive towards.
Trust.
Pup do.
I think you're up, Trust. Actually, I think this guy could use your help.
My help?
Your help.
I don't know nothing about animals.
Yeah, but you could play a soothing melody, maybe, like a lullaby or something. It might work.
Yeah, we could do
maybe
that.
Just make it docile enough for us to get in close, or so it doesn't eat us.
Do it gentle, so it doesn't. I'm not trying to like play a concert and reverberate off the walls, and just. I'll get right above it. I'll skittle along the ceiling above it.
Okay.
Play a lullaby.
So you kind of skitter up to the ceiling of this thing, and it backs off from you.
I'm playing.
What are you doing?
I'm playing a lullaby.
Okay, so you start to play some soothing music that's easygoing, and it kind of like looks around, and it's got this humongous like torso and head. It's just this big, almost like when it stands up and when moves around, you can see it's got like multiple sets of legs. All down, and it could be very, very long at times when it moves fast, and then when it scrunches up, it becomes this big mounded ball of just black fur, and these like kind of silver liquid eyes look out at you guys. And as you start to play, it was like growling and huffing at you guys, and as you start to play, it starts to huff just a little bit less. Now roll me a charisma check.
17.
A 17, yeah, and it seems to kind of settle back down, and its shoulders come down just a little bit, and it sits kind of perched in the corner, still afraid, and as far into the corner as it can get, but it's just watching you now.
Should I try to cast sleep maybe on it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I thought someone had sleep.
Yeah, I can do that. It just might be too powerful, but I can try to see if I can knock it out.
Maybe Weep could help you. He seemed pretty sleepy.
Sweepy.
Maybe it just needs like a good meal, like a really big meal. Wait.
I still have all the honey and jam.
That is true.
Wow.
Then we'd be giving up a part of Pup, and it would feel sad.
But you're helping another.
Oh, that's true.
Uh,
That was a lot of dice.
Honey on the
I'm doing.
boat. Got Pup's bees.
is Weep
Eternal.
still asleep?
Yeah.
So I
Weep
rolled it
did
for.
not seem to even care any of this was happening.
Oh, should I do that
You wanna
actually?
fight?
I just don't know. Is it worth casting it at second level? What if we need this later?
You can't ask me that.
Group.
Oh, we just did.
Well, if you're trying to conserve, I think it seems pretty docile now. So maybe we can try to just convince it to like let us help
Maybe
it.
I'll hold casting it if he starts going crazy, and then I'll cast it if.
But what if it's not enough then, and maybe it would be easier to do it now when it's sort of calm?
All right.
I don't know.
It's just sleep. Like if we start to try and take this thing out, wouldn't it just wake up because it hurts?
It will.
Yes.
So we would just be able to get close enough to pull it
Yeah.
out really quick and run away, basically.
Yeah, it might be better just try to get well, yeah, that's true.
Can you like cover its eyes with magic or like something where it just doesn't know where we're at, and we could just sneak up on it really quick?
It seems to see in darkness, though.
Not if it's got a bag over its
Like
head.
Yeah.
Well, I think right now I think it's a little bit docile. Let's just try to be very earnest with it and trusting with it, and hopefully it will trust us to help it and not try to trick it in any way. So yeah, maybe let's offer it some jam or honey like Pup would, and try to befriend it. That could be a good idea. I like that idea.
All right,
Still
go for
playing
it,
my
guys.
music.
Okay. Who's offering a jam?
I'm playing music. I'm out.
I'll go.
Okay, Kelwise, you
Oh,
pull
yeah,
out
the
some
ranger.
jam, and you drop down to the same floor as it, and it kind of, as you drop down,
I do the
this thing probably weighs close to 500-600 pounds. This thing is big. This thing is as big as some of the biggest bears you've seen in all your travels, and it kind of skitters, and its eyes just lock onto you as you drop down to the first floor.
Whoa, Blue.
Can you make him look like a spider, maybe? This baby.
I can't. No.
This thing seems to prefer like dark and like kind of cool environments. I'm gonna like lower my dragon head down to the ground and kind of let some like mist kind of curl out of my teeth.
Oh yeah.
Kind of just cool to light them a little bit.
I've taken the lights away from circling its face.
Okay, so the lights come off of its face. Kelwise, this thing is now just eyeballs poking out from the darkness.
Okay, that's enough. I'll unscrew the jam a little bit. Hey, got some jam. It's really tasty, and I'm just gonna like hold my arm out as far as possible.
Mage hand it.
You hear this huge,
I mage jammed it.
and roll me another animal handling check.
Any advantage for us all supporting Kelwise and aiding?
Yes, moral support. Come on. 14.
14. Let's see. You mage handed over it, slowly walks over to it, and the thing kind of tenses up and then whack, smacks it, and it crashes to the ground and shatters. And then you start to hear
honey.
and it moves just ever so close. Just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. And you don't see it, but you hear this. And those of you with dark vision, you see this little tiny tongue come out and
He's eating it. He's eating it.
It's disgusting.
Okay.
He likes it.
I could try to pull it out, but I'm pretty weak too.
Who's the strongest one, Razik, right now? Or Skid, can you maybe do it? We don't want to put you at risk, but...
No, I'll never turn my back on someone who needs help. Yeah, I can go.
You don't have
You're much smaller than me, probably less intimidating. So
you start to sneak over, and immediately, like, one of its eyes, it's still looking down. One of its eyes just goes, looks up at you.
And I'll do a little dance to try to like keep its attention on me.
Its
Just
other
like,
eye kind of
non-threatening.
The eyes are like looking cross-eyed almost.
So, do I keep going, or
I'm gonna replenish the
I'm
honey.
just gonna keep going.
Okay, you get up right next to it, and its eye is like right in your face, just staring at you. One eye. And its hair you see its hair start to rise, and it's very fur itself almost seems to turn into razor blades.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like the animal, like ears down. You win this. I'm very
okay, roll me an animal handling.
Yeah.
Does Skid get advantage for being an animal?
Skid does not get disadvantage for being an animal.
Ooh,
that's nice
animal
of you.
handling. I rolled an 18 for a dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20. The thing, yeah, and its eye looks at you, and then you notice its eye goes back to what's eating.
I turn to the group. And what am I grabbing?
So there's this
Spike in
like
its back.
large ivory, what looks like almost like a talon, just shoved into its back deep.
I was going to say, you're gonna feel so much better after this. You just have to trust me. And I'm just gonna grab it and pull.
Run away.
Okay, roll a strength saving throw. And immediately,
And I'm like ready to run out of the direction. Like,
okay.
And Cornelia's holding sleep.
yeah.
23.
A 23. Ooh, you rip this thing out of its body, and instantly you guys hear this. As this thing screams out, this huge claw comes swiping towards you, Skid. It misses, tearing a giant gash into this pillar right above you. It screams and it skitters back into the other side of the room.
You did it.
Let's give him another
down,
honey
and I'm gonna
jar.
walk. Okay. You're fine.
And it kind of moves around a little bit. And you start to hear it. Like trying to lick the side of its body.
Do you want some help?
And it kind of looks at all of you. And slowly its body just starts to relax and elongate. And it's long, and its back just kind of comes up, and it's almost like the best example would be this thing kind of looks like a loaf of bread.
Aw.
That's been just kind of elongated a little bit, and it's tall, maybe 5.5 to 6 feet tall, and you see like almost 5 sets of legs kind of slowly come out. And it kind of crawls up just a little bit closer to you guys.
I'm just gonna start slowly making my way back to the group.
Okay, and you slowly walk back, and this thing is like, this thing is now like really interested, and then it looks up at you guys with those kind of silver eyes, and then looks down at the jam and just kind of, and then looks up kind of at you guys, and you almost see this little black wagging furry thing, and one of the things you notice, Skid, those razor blades have turned into this luscious black coat of fur. No longer sharp or standing up. It's just very sleek as it's like licking this and its back 3 sets of legs are just kind of sitting down on the ground now, and it's licking this thing.
We don't think he wants to hurt us anymore, so that's
Doesn't seem like it.
Should we?
His fur is nice and soft now. Thanks.
Should we give him another jar of honey? Or jam?
Yeah, why not?
Seems to like it.
Yeah.
Keep him occupied.
And Skid, one of the other things you notice is this talon that you've pulled out is masterfully crafted. This thing is like what looks like it's made of stone, but it's been crafted exactly to look like bone, but it's not. And it looks just jagged on one end, like it's been broken off of something.
Oh, I don't think this is made out of bone. It looks like it was masterfully crafted. Out of stone.
Oh.
I see the jagged end broken off or something.
Interesting.
Like a weapon, you think, maybe?
Or, yeah. What do they have? Giant machines with like a mouth machine that.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah, maybe like a trap or something, even.
Yeah, maybe the spider's not supposed to be in here, or whatever this is.
Excuse me, Mister. You. Where did that happen? Where did you? Up here? Over there?
And then it kind of just walks up to you.
Oh.
Hello. Hi.
Starts sniffing Weep.
Not food.
Look at the
And
group.
Weep's tail just kind of flutters every once in a while.
Just say you're welcome and we'll go up the stairs.
You're welcome.
I mean, maybe.
Do you want to come with us?
Yeah, invite it along.
Do you want to get out of here?
And it doesn't seem to understand speech.
Well, maybe if we just walk, it'll follow us.
Maybe.
Yeah, made a nice friend here.
Yeah.
We'll just see if Loaf follows or not. We'll see what happens.
Loaf?
He does look like a little loaf.
Doesn't he?
Like a really,
I think he kind of
really big loaf.
Adorable.
Now I'm hungry.
And you guys start to walk up this
Get out of here.
big, long flight of stairs, and Loaf just starts to, its many legs just crawl up this broken stairwell. And it kind of makes, those of you downstairs, it kind of elongates itself along the broken stairs as almost like a walkway. So you guys can just kind of crawl up its back. And then after you guys crawl up onto the stairs, it kind of crawls up onto the stairway and starts following after you.
It's like a little caterpillar.
Oh,
okay.
Little caterpillar puppy loaf.
And all of you,
Cutie.
you continue up the stairs, and we go. Let's hope this doesn't mess up. Oh no.
Loading floor B2.
You guys land at the top of the stairs. Those of you with dark vision, you see a massive gargoyle statue standing right atop this massive dais, and then you see a small door in the back of the room.
To the ceiling! I go on the ceiling.
Yeah, the ceiling's like maybe 15 feet tall. So, Daye, you up onto the ceiling, and you see this gargoyle just staring at you.
But it doesn't, it's not like I can go above it without touching it, right? Like it's not touching the ceiling?
It's almost touching the ceiling.
But it's not.
It's not touching the ceiling. It's maybe inches away from the ceiling's
top. But it's not like, could I go to the
Rezik,
side
you're
of
actually,
it?
you're actually large right now.
Yeah, I'm large. And
Like-
I'll allow like literally
go.
anyone in the group wants to like just go on my back and just like take a ride. They can just hop on. So I'll just
And you see there's two torches here, by the way, on the end of this.
By the stairs.
Yeah, right at the edge of the stairs. and this gargoyle here just kind of flickers into the darkness.
And that's the only thing in this room is just this hallway and the door at the other end?
Yes.
There's no windows?
No windows. There shouldn't have been any windows on the previous floor, but I went through painstaking effort to make sure I deleted all the windows in this place.
So there's no way for me to like from the ceiling get past the gargoyle without touching it. Not even like
you don't have to touch it, but like there's not a lot of room to the left and right and above it.
Dark vision. Can't see anything. Let's see here.
But I would like to get past it without touching it.
Wait, why do we think there's a huge gargoyle in this room? I mean, it's not like a storage room, right? I mean, is it a guard?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to touch it and get past it. I don't want to wake it up.
Well, yeah, but what if it wakes up just when you go past it, not when you touch it?
Well, then it's gonna wake up no matter what, because we gotta get past it.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good point.
Does it look like it's ever been alive before? Is there evidence in this room that would say that?
Deep gashes along the walls.
Yeah, roll a perception check, but with disadvantage.
Good question.
Disadvantage? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, just
missing
because
a
of
talon?
the dim light.
Yes.
Is it missing a talon?
12.
Or a tail?
Yeah, hard to tell, Cornelia. You don't really see any signs. It looks just absolutely stone still.
Absolutely stoned. This guy.
Kate just made an AoE.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the different things do. I didn't realize. I thought it was like the other one. The other app where you can check the distance without it showing for everyone.
Roll20.
Yeah. No, we can all see it.
Yeah, I don't know how to delete that, so it's now just in the map.
It's purple now!
God.
I'm gonna move Coweyes out of that range.
Why did you get rid of that? That's so silly.
So, people are drawing on the map now. Is this happening?
There's no undo.
There's a way to delete it.
So
Let's just
maybe try it out then, Trust. Maybe head by and we'll support you.
All
right, we'll suck it in and try and get past it. Suck it in.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, and you walk by this thing, and Daye, you feel like you're being watched the whole time.
Watching.
Doesn't move at all, but you feel like eyes right on the back.
I feel eyes on the back of my head.
You're right over there. I can.
And Loaf kind of waddles to the top of the stairs and looks, and there's just no way Loaf is going to fit by this thing. But Loaf just kind of waits at the top of the stairs. And for how giant it is, it's just got this tiny little tongue that just...
Baby.
Well, it doesn't seem to be angry at the gargoyle, so maybe that's not where the spike came from. So that's a good sign. But the fact that it looks like it's staring at you is concerning.
Underway?
Can you maybe see? Should we check that door before we just wake this gargoyle up? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to check it?
Check the door.
Check for missing talons also on the gargoyle.
Yeah, the gargoyle doesn't seem to be missing any talons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Who's checking the door?
Me.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door, and it looks like there's just a hallway. A very short hallway.
What are those things in the corner up there, Trust?
There's some big armored statues.
Yep.
They look to be they're dented and kind of worn. They're like maybe tin. They're very decorative. They don't look like they're usable armor.
I don't feel them watching me as well.
Hard to tell. Something's watching you. At least that's the feeling you get.
I always feel like somebody.
Could this gargoyle have fit through either of the doors leading to this room?
It would have fit through the stairs for sure.
Through the stairs. Okay.
Okay, maybe... well, everyone just try to sneak around it. I think this could be totally off base. This is just a guess, but let's just all make sure that at all times we're all looking at this thing, because maybe if we stop looking at it, it can move.
Right, and
just
nobody
saying.
blink.
It's got to have some kind of weird mechanism to this thing, so we'll just be very careful.
Go fast. Faster
All right.
than you can imagine.
Look at it. Don't touch it.
What
So
about
hard to
Loaf,
not blink.
though? What about Loaf?
What about Loaf?
Boy.
Can you make him smaller?
And Loaf kind of wanders into the room. And then, are you guys moving past? Okay. So you guys kind of all move
Let's do one at a time. Let's be very careful.
Loaf is gonna wake it up, isn't he?
Loaf's gonna like pass out on it, and it's gonna like wake up.
Let's try and get in this door.
Where's Loaf?
Oh, good thing we're small. We fit right by.
Loaf is...
Oh, I'm in complete darkness. I can't see anything at all.
Hold my hand.
There's Loaf.
Oh my god, he's giant.
Jesus.
He's so much bigger than I thought he was going to be.
This is just what I'm using. And Loaf kind of walks, you guys walk by. You guys all make it by the statue, watching it meticulously. You have to kind of squeeze by Rezik with your giant form. And Loaf kind of walks up to the statue, but can't get by, and just kind of sits down right in front of it.
I got you, Loaf. Here you go. And I'm just gonna cast Reduce on Loaf so they get smaller by half.
Okay, and Loaf. And Loaf is like... There you go. And Loaf gets a little bit smaller. And you notice Loaf has got like these strange, almost like... The only way to say it is like doorways in its body.
Doorways?
Doorways.
Interesting.
Interesting. Come, Loaf. Come, Loafy. Come here.
And it kind
Come
of...
here. Come, boy. Good, Loaf.
It moves
good
through.
Loaf.
And its tongue, absolutely tiny now. Tiniest tongue you've ever seen.
And that only lasts for a minute, by the way, but it's just enough time.
Just long enough.
And he kind of looks, and you notice Loaf, you get to this doorway, and this doorway is small. It's small even for a human size. And Rezik, you're going to have trouble getting through there yourself.
Oops.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, this is a
It's like
dilemma.
the book I read once, Alice in Wonderland.
What did they do?
They shrink, just like Rezik's doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Can you just bust through it, Rezik? Can you just like muscle your way, break the wall?
All right, this is bust a move here. Let's see if we can just bang this wall, bang this sucker down. All right.
Oh, do you need help? Wait. Oh, I'm really.
So you come up to the
good at
wall,
breaking
and you start
down things.
smacking the wall, and these walls are pretty solid. These are masoned walls. But one of the things you notice, just inside Rezik, you see something just beyond the door, right around the corner, move. Like flashes, almost like a metallic flash.
Something moved.
Oh, let me check it out. I'll go on the ceiling and go into the hallway.
Oh my god.
So you kind of crawl into this doorway, and before you even get halfway through the doorway, Trust, just to your right, this gargoyle statue made of gold sits right through the door. And immediately when you enter, the gargoyle moves very quickly, and its hand shoots out at you. And it offers you a coin, this gold-looking coin.
Oh, jeez.
No. What? You're obviously a trap. Why would I take that? Clearly a trap. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. I'm all full up on gold coins.
He seems rather insistent.
Can I take one of my gold coins and I'll do the same thing back?
And it looks at your gold coin.
Guys, there's a gargoyle offering me a coin.
All right.
Feels like a trap.
Is there only one gargoyle in there? Or do you see anything else?
Do I see anything else?
You see a hallway to the left.
Yeah, there's another hallway, but just the gargoyle.
And that's when you kind of notice you hear voices, Daye, like conversing. You can't really make out what they're saying, but off down the hallway, one of the directions, you kind of hear like mumbled conversation.
I'm hearing a conversation though, further down the hallway.
Actual people?
Hmm.
I say let's move past this gargoyle.
Well, maybe, wait. Trust, come back for a moment and see what happens.
Okay. I'm back.
What happens?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happens. Didn't follow us? Is it still
Didn't seem to follow you, no.
outside of the room?
Is it still animated? Yeah.
You don't hear anything. Yeah, you can't really see it unless you peek out into the hallway. It's kind of around the corner.
Okay, well, interesting. Don't really know what to think about that. Really quickly, Rezik, you noticed this a minute ago, and I think we should revisit it. This guy's got doors on him.
Yeah, he does have doors, which is weird.
It's strange, right? I mean, I've never seen a creature with doors on it.
It's definitely a new one, for sure.
It's more of like a doorway, like an opening, just into the side of its body.
It's got like one doorway, not at the rear. It's like on the side.
I would like to inspect a doorway.
Okay, you inspect the doorway, and it looks like you could like almost step inside this thing.
I'm going in. I step inside the thing.
It's a bus.
Okay, and it feels warm and nice, and there's like a little seat in the back, and you can just sit down, and it's lush, and it's just sitting there. Loaf is just like perfectly content, and it's very small right now.
Did Trust just walk into Loaf right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really
This is
warm
freaky
in
even
here.
for me.
It's really warm in here, everyone. There's seats.
Oh, you could be down for a ride. And I go in.
Okay, and you go in, and it's much harder to fit your hammer. Kind of just doesn't fit. It like bows out the top of Loaf's. And you guys outside can see like there's a big like a bump that kind of just moves through the top of Loaf as you sit inside. And because Loaf is so small right now, like only really the small creatures can fit inside Loaf. But it just seems to sit there with its tiny little tongue.
It is quite warm.
That's nice.
Well, this is interesting.
Do you think? Give it some directions.
Loaf, move towards Killwise.
Nothing really happens.
Okay.
Use your mind.
Inside. Excuse me, Loaf. Do you mind going through the door?
And Loaf kind of.
Is there anything? It's just seats. There's no like
Or a wheel?
wheels or buttons.
So Cornelia,
or...
as they're doing that, you walk out into the hallway, and immediately the thing.
Oh, hello. I can't take you. Sorry, sir. The group will yell at me. I really want to, but
And then it looks and takes
Maybe
the other
next
gold
time.
coin and puts it in its hand.
double, nothing. Oh. I'm gonna keep walking. Sorry, guy.
You walk over to that corner. You hear behind you that statue pleading with you, and you look, and there's a hallway, and you hear voices off to the north, multiple voices, maybe 5 or 6, talking, arguing, having what looks like a heated debate in what sounds like Elven. And then there's a door just across a little bit farther to north, and there's a hallway, and it's silent to the south.
What do you guys think? Should we check out our surroundings and then go check or go listen to these people?
I feel like I would check the south first just because we know there's people in the north and that could be trouble. But my biggest concern is, can we get our guy through this door and down this hallway in time before he becomes very large again?
I was hoping he'd follow us. Does he look like he's following us?
It looks like even when he's been reduced, he doesn't look like he'll fit through this door.
That is unfortunate.
He's just a big chonky boy.
Bush.
Skid.
Yeah.
Can you ask Weep if they maybe can make this guy smaller so he can come with us?
I don't know if I can talk to Weep.
You don't know until you try.
No.
And you just see the whiskers kind of, and one eye opens.
Hey, just wondering, maybe. Do you have any magic? Can you make things small? Good morning. Good morning. Hi.
And it's still just draped around you.
My question. Okay. All right. So back to my question, though. Now that you're up, could you maybe potentially, quite possibly, turn this giant creature loaf into something small to fit this door? You have much. Can you say more words other than yes, no?
Yeah.
I asked like 3 different questions. Okay, so you can. Wait, I asked 3 different questions. Was that a yes to the question about the size or the question about the same thing?
And you get the distinct feeling, and it's strange, but it's almost like you're wearing a coat, but you haven't put on the sleeves yet. It's a strange feeling.
Guys, I kind of feel like I'm wearing a coat, but I don't have the sleeves on yet.
And
like a vest.
There's those little arms around and it's almost like you have this sweater tied around your neck.
Does somebody else want to try this?
Maybe Weep is just good for, keeping warm and stuff.
Okay.
By putting your arms in.
Is anybody else cold? If I put my arms in, theoretically, metaphorically, and or quite literally, am I gonna be like you guys with one of these inside of me?
No idea.
A very large Smith.
You might just have to find out.
Crazy. Y'all, that's crazy talk. So
we're not crazy.
Don't know. Well, I should do this, or hey, big dragon guy, you're large and don't have one. Do you want this fuzzy creature?
I mean, he's very cute, but I am a dragon.
And he's sort of like a cold sort of guy, right? I mean, that sort of mess with his vibe.
There's not anything bad. Like, we all have these guys, and they've just given us more power and a friendship. Nothing bad.
Turned out just fine.
To expand a bit, Skid, basically these things are creatures from a different existence, a different plane. There are about a handful of them on our plane, and they all have powers they can grant the people that they decide to fuse with. So if you want to have more abilities, why don't you put that sweater on? Try it out, see if it fits right.
Oh, you happy with your dragon abilities? You don't want any more fuzzy warm?
I just don't think I can handle anything else right now. I have a lot going on.
Rizik's going through a lot.
I'm okay. All right. I have fur. You have fur. You're warm and cuddly. People tell me I'm cuddly all the time, even though I don't really like being touched. Okay.
And Skid, and you're helping
given to the chaos.
They can't survive outside of this realm, so you're helping.
What would Mom do? What would Dad do? Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna... So, do I just put my arm out like I'm putting on a sleeve, or...
And it's very natural. You kind of just slip on this coat. And as you do that, it's hard, but like almost in a blink of an eye, Skid, you hear a yawn. Not through your ears, but inside your mind. And as you guys see Skid put on this coat, this fur coat, you guys just see this orange mask appear.
Well, that's pretty rad.
This big ringed orange tail pops out.
Okay.
And skid.
Wow.
It's like
My tail grew.
weird. You've got like
It grew
this
really
tail, and it's incredibly dexterous. It's like this 10-foot long tail almost that you could use as, I don't know, a third arm.
My God, I'm gonna be so annoying, you guys.
Yay!
Oh, this is a lot larger than the one that I had before. Okay. How
Right, but it's really cool.
do I? Oh God, I like turn. Is there anyone within 5 feet of me?
I know, I was like, watch out.
I mean, we're still inside
Everybody's-
loaf.
you
aren't
guys are
we?
kinda like-
we're
yeah.
like,
You're still inside loaf.
Save.
So trust is right in the 5-foot zone.
I'm gonna turn really fast to try to look at it. Ah! Ah!
And yeah, and
Oh.
it's long enough that you can just kind of bring it up in front of your face. It's long.
Okay. All right, it has some heft to it. That's new.
Oh, can you shrink it? Can you like make it grow bigger or smaller?
Ooh.
And you can like curl it almost into like a ball. It looks like you kind of just have this big cotton ball at the back of your back in your lower back.
Okay, that feels more familiar to how it used to be. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to make it really long.
And it is
Tail
long.
in case of emergencies.
Okay, all right, it's quite long.
And Cornelia, you hear
So what else can I do with it?
shh, 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 and the voices go silent up the hallway. And that's
gonna
where we're gonna
turn
take a
around.
break.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Dang it.
Uh-oh.
Guys, we're gonna go on a quick
Hey.
15-minute break. We'll be back
Welcome to the group, Skid.
right after the break, and we're gonna play some more D&D. So don't go away. We'll be right back. We are back.
3, 2, 1, let's
We're
go!
biggity back. Let's go. What were we doing? We're trying to get through the hallway. Loaf, unfortunately, does not fit through the doorway, and neither does Rezik.
Can we push?
Smash the freaking doorway, Rezik. You're a dragon.
Do you want to smash the wall bit?
Now,
the door?
you can, but the hallways themselves, Rezik also won't fit through.
Does it look like, is there any sign on the door or the wall around that creature that's trying to give us the coin? Is there like a reason why we should take that coin? Can I kind of logically roll?
Is it a bus token?
Yeah.
It's just, there's nothing really around it. It's just in this corner, and it's this golden statue, and it looks very gargoyle, similar to the gargoyle in the room before. It's much smaller, though, and it's just offering you, it seems desperately offering you a coin.
But it's much smaller. Does it look exactly like the larger goblin, just smaller?
Not
you said?
exactly.
Or the gargoyle? Oh, well, I was trying to think of something.
And then whoever's in the room, it's just whoever's closest, it's just, now
Whoever's
2 coins.
closest it focuses on.
But you said they stopped talking up the hallway.
Yes.
They're going shh.
Tell them.
Yeah, and I'll turn around and shh.
No, not that loud.
Sorry.
Shh. There was voices in the hallway, and now they stopped.
I'm just gonna hug that corner and just listen to make sure no one's coming down while everyone's being quiet.
Yeah, don't knock the wall down yet.
Okay, you're listening around the corner, and every once in a while you hear a,
And I know Elvish. Or Elven, whatever. Do I?
it's
Can I
hard to,
hear
it's
anything?
really hard to make out exactly what they're saying, but you kind of get the, just people going like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shh, 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 be quiet, be quiet.
Well, I'm just chilling and waiting.
Does it? Do you think it's a trap?
I mean, if you hear that, they probably heard something outside there. They're listening for something if they're saying shit.
But it's happening over and over again, and they're not trying to explore or figure out where the noise is coming from. It seems kind of odd to me. It's almost like a repetitive
Maybe it's like
of
an alarm.
people talking.
No, but if they're like shh, then there's like the bad guy we're looking for, right? He's like the master, and like maybe they're afraid he's gonna find them because like he wouldn't be afraid. He would like come after whatever he thought was in his castle. So maybe it's like servants of his and they think we're him?
Maybe.
Thinking of what Rezix is, does it sound like there's a loop? I guess I can just wait to see if I
No,
hear
not really.
a loop.
And eventually it goes dead quiet.
Sneak over there. Should we sneak over there to try and hear them, or?
Yeah, I think we should.
Well,
I'll
they're
cast.
like not.
Can I go on the ceiling?
Well, I kind of like your guys' original idea of exploring the area with nobody talking first, and then checking out the talking area, because that way you know the lay of the land a little bit better, maybe.
Right, well, how are you gonna get through, Rezix?
Yeah. You can't even get through the doorway yet.
Well, that's definitely true.
What if you blow ice around a stone and then it'll be brittle and then Skid can smash it with the hammer?
That's a good idea.
Too, so keep that in mind.
Well, definitely, yeah, that's true. Well, why don't you guys go explore, and while you're doing that, I'll start to try to frost the wall here and make it kind of a little bit weaker, hopefully, over time.
Okay. Anyone coming in the door, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us. Whoever's coming.
Yeah, you cast Pass Without a Trace.
Nice. Plus 10 to stealth.
Plus 10 to stealth.
Plus 10 to stealth!
We can't be tracked except by magical means.
Magical means.
Should I go onto the ceiling and scout ahead? I am everybody's.
These houways are only maybe. These hallways are pretty low.
And you notice it's now being a spider.
It's like a wooden floor, and the ceilings here are only maybe 10 feet tall.
Oh, wooden floor.
Wood floor, so be careful with creaks, everybody.
Yeah.
I go on the ceiling.
Okay.
Just stay within 30 feet of me.
Yes, I will be above them.
Trust. You walk in that room and you go on the ceiling and. Huh?
I don't trust you, mate. I'm sorry. You look nice, but I feel like you're a trap.
They might hear the gargoyle. We should come back in this room.
I don't like how sad he looks. I won't take the coin, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid if I take the coin, something bad will happen. Are you a bad man? That's not an answer.
That's an answer.
Following after them too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's head.
Well, there's only a room. Like you're kind of the hallway's kind of just.
Yeah, in the hallway. Also,
I'm technically above Hellwise, so
okay.
There's room.
Oh, wait! I have a very important question.
Okay.
With since Weep is gone, and I now have a mask on my face, does this mask grant me the light that he produced, and it gives me dark vision?
I forgot about that. You do not have dark vision. You do not have dark vision, but when you try real hard, that orange glow, what almost glows like a flashlight in front of you.
Face?
You're like a glowworm.
So you do have
abilities.
You do now like a torch, 15 dim, 15 bright.
Like a torch.
You kind of light up. Oh, damn it!
Like a torch.
There you go.
For the very
You just kind of light up the area you're around.
Oh, so bright. Whoa.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Tone it down a little bit.
I mean, I would never ask you to dim your light, but can you dim your light?
And now that you have
I want my
light,
eyes like a little bit bigger.
the gargoyle itself starts to sparkle. This gargoyle is made of pure gold, and it shimmers and sparkles as it
Someone hold
reaches over to
Cornelia
you.
back.
Will it fit in my mouth?
He was just licking it.
It might.
Make it smaller, Rizik.
Now that I'm in there, is it offering it to me?
Yep.
Okay, I want to take its hand, like the bottom of the hand. And I'm just gonna go to it. To put it against its chest. I'm just gonna hold it there while everyone waits. While everyone decides what to do. Just so it stops offering, because it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, whoever's making moves, make them. Make your moves.
I say
You're
we go
you're
south.
in front.
Oh, am I crowding the
Cornelia calls back to the group. All right, anyone? Make your moves.
Take me with you.
Look,
No, trust, get out of the way.
I'm
Are you
on
guys
the
sneaking?
ceiling.
Yeah, we're sneaking.
Yeah, we are definitely sneaking.
All of you who are sneaking, roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Don't forget plus
10.
Thank God.
Self plus 10. 29.
15.
Well, I'm glad I had that plus 10.
Same.
Oh, shit.
30-20.
Yeah, me too. Wow,
Nice.
22.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Do we make it?
But I am on
I'm
the
just-
ceiling.
Okay.
In case anyone forgot, I'm on the ceiling.
Okay,
so
let me
there's
actually
two
give you
doors.
Just in
a.
case you guys forgot, Trust can go on the ceiling now.
I can go on this thing. I'm half.
I'm gonna give you a status effect.
Oh,
Let's
you're
give
on
you
the
like a. Here you go. There's an up arrow.
ceiling.
There's an up arrow. You're now empowered because you're on the ceiling.
Wow.
Love that.
Okay. Yeah, and down to the south, you see two doors to the north of you.
Do I know which
One
one
on the
the
left, one on the
people
right.
were talking out of, by chance?
You don't, because the talking has ceased. You just heard it coming from up there somewhere. It didn't actually sound like it was coming from behind a door. It sounded like it was coming from the hallway just farther down. And then you see like there's a crook in the hallway down here.
So basically, they know we're here now because we have lights and we're going down a dark hallway, and they were in it.
I can open my eyes. I don't have to do this. I can turn it off.
That's okay. They know we're here. But maybe keep them closed as we get toward like this corner.
She's just
I really
blinking.
beefed it. I beefed it when I was loud.
Oh no, you're. Oh wow, there's a longer hallway,
And
guys.
trust you come down the hallway, and there's a decorative looking door inscribed with something very familiar looking. It looks like it's too hard to tell from this far, but it seems like there's like infernal etchings in it.
Oh. We didn't hear that.
Are you
I
muted?
can't hear you.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I said skitter, 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 skitter. I would like to read the door.
So you skitter up to the door and you read the door. And it just says very plainly in Infernal, welcome to the afterlife.
Alright.
Casual.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
I'm not there.
I will go back and report so I don't shout down the hallway.
Does afterlife have some sort of different meaning in Infernal?
Not that I know of.
Huh.
What if it's just like the name of a really cool club?
That's literally what I was thinking.
can we do like a history check for like all the books we read? Trying to
Cornelia's
study
been helping
trust.
me.
Yeah, that.
Roll.
Like is that?
Roll a history check.
Both of us or just Cornelia?
Both of you.
Oh, jeez.
I just never pictured the afterlife as like a door. I mean, metaphorically, maybe, but not literally.
Oh, natural 20 plus 5.
Hell yeah.
Your mom's diary actually mentioned the afterlife, and it's not the same in your infernal script. The afterlife is almost like a promotion more so than a place.
It's kind of like a promotion more than a place. Not saying that makes sense. Just saying that's what it means. So chances are hell is not directly behind that door.
That's good.
Probably not your death behind the door.
Okay.
Shall we?
I don't know which way to go. Like, we gotta go some way behind doors. There's more doors above us.
I'm mostly concerned that half of our party as far as like girth can't get here. So
right, but maybe there's like a trick. I still don't. Can he just like bust through stone? Don't dragons bust through stone all the time? That's what I've heard about them. Sang a lot of songs about dragons taking down castles. Those are made of stone.
Can't he just turn into a human?
Oh, that's between him and his god.
Maybe.
Well, if you just to double check the afterlife, it's a promotion, meaning it's got like a positive connotation, right? Positive?
Like it's better than this.
Maybe these were like the quarters or something for tieflings that
like
came
an
through
elf
here.
Yeah, but this is like an elf place. Why would there be infernal and tiefling stuff in here?
Because you guys work with soul magic, you know?
Oh. I wish I knew how. So nice. I mean, should I try and go in? Like, I'm the tiefling, well, half. So, because other half of me is a spider, so I can go on the ceiling. So,
it's the only way we're gonna know. Check it out.
Fully embrace your spider half. Spider.
I mean, I could try. It would probably be less dangerous for me than any of you to open the door.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hang out right outside the door in case you need assistance.
Sir, you're opening a door that says the afterlife.
How do I get coffee?
Correct, but it's like not like the afterlife. It's like a promotion.
Should I go back and inform the dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I can tell him. I'm going to the afterlife. It's not what you think.
I can't reply, so all right.
All right. Click the door.
Good luck.
You open the door. This long hallway lit dimly by a few torches extends down to the south. You see openings every so often, maybe every 20 feet or so, little openings on the east and west sides of the door.
Should I go in?
Does it seem like it's gonna kill you if you go in?
Not yet.
Do you hear any
That's
people in there? Is there dust? Does it look like it's been occupied? What does the dust situation look like in this hall?
Yeah. Can I perception check for dust and like, does it look like a place where rituals happen or
a place to play cards?
It doesn't look dusty per se. It doesn't look well traveled either.
I'm going in. I step in.
And you go in and you see that there's these little openings, and some of them are lit up and some of them very, very dark. You don't seem to hear anything but the crackling of these fires. And as you kind of step closer, you hear a voice coming from each hallway to the east and the west, these voices whisper out to you,
"Set me free."
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna ignore that and keep walking.
Set me free.
Why?
Save us
From what?
from our doom.
Are you evil?
I will help you, little tiefling.
With what?
Whatever you desire. No, free me. Free me.
and you hear another voice coming off.
Free me. I will help you. Free me.
I'm just gonna keep walking. Walking down the hallway.
And they just keep going, and you eventually you come to you see a big room at the end. You come all the way down here and you see a room filled with hundreds of different sized vases. Some very small, some very decorative, some big. And there's a big, huge cauldron with swirling water right in the middle.
Cool.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Cowboys! There's water!
Come with me, Cornelia. Be my eyes.
Hold my hand.
Okay.
There's torches, I think, though. There's lights in this room.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there are.
I'll just stay at the door. You guys
Come with us.
holler for me if you need.
Oh, I guess I can't fit.
Can't you come in here with me?
My hammer's too big. I can't go in either.
And once you get towards the end, the lights kind of go dim.
Oh, wow, this is a long room.
This is a very long room.
And you see the lights kind of light up
They go
as
dim?
as
they're lighting up as we pass.
it lights up as Skid walks into the room, as Skid's kind of emitting like torchlight.
Mm.
And Skid, when you get into the room, you notice there's a discoloration next to the pot on the floor that you guys didn't notice before because the color was different, but there's very clearly two different squares to the left and to the right of this pot. And almost when you look down and you look up and the ceiling, there's a huge mural of two women in these long white robes, each holding a vase, pouring water which swirls around, and each one swirls around in these two women as they both pour water into what looks like a large vase that looks eerily similar to the one right in the middle.
Probably got to do that here. No?
It would seem, yeah. Seems like maybe two of us would be required to pour some water in there. Everyone have a look around. There's a lot of vases in here. Do you think they...
Do I
think
see,
they have them?
Do I see any more infernal around?
You don't see any writing.
Huh. Weird.
What was the painting of again? It was just two women pouring the water?
Water into a vase. Yeah.
And the floor tiles are different colors?
And the floor tiles are two different colors, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And when you get that close, Skid, you actually see on the southern wall a painting that was almost imperceptible in the darkness. These colors are very small, but a massive jawed creature with these huge claw, talon-like teeth, very similar to the claw that you found. And you see a one of those, another woman in this white robe holding a talon that has been pulled from this thing's mouth.
Like the talon we pulled from Loaf?
Should I go back and get the talon, or...
Oh, we took it with us, for sure.
Yes, we did.
I would have.
And it seems just like a mural.
I mean, it seems a little important that mural is in this room next to these things, which maybe summoned that guy. Does that make sense, or is that just me who's getting that vibe?
That summoned that what guy?
Whatever the thing with the claws are.
Well, this big creature that the white woman's holding the thing of, or the woman in white woman.
Yeah.
This woman in white is.
So this is a summoning situation.
I have no idea. I've never seen anything like this ever.
Right. There's instructions, but we don't know what they make.
Can I just cast Detect Magic and see what's happening in this room?
Ooh, I
Okay.
like
Yeah, you cast Detect Magic and everything, all the vases in this room, including the one in the middle, start to glow.
Good.
Ooh, is there a vase that's the color of the ground bits?
There are multiple. Yeah, the vases are all different colors, and there's hundreds of them, so there's a ton that match the colors on both.
Should one person stand with a vase that matches the floor on this side, and then the other one on the other side, and just kind of pour whatever into the middle one?
Are we trying to summon something? Or what?
Yeah, I don't know what it would do. But it seems a waste to find this and come across it and not try.
It does.
And Trust seems to really like ceilings.
That's true.
Never been on one before. It's a new experience.
Never had a tail this long before.
So you get it.
I could pour it using my tail.
Can I get near the water, the cauldron of water in the middle, and not put my hand quite in it, but put my hand very near to it?
Oh yeah, see what Quinquano does.
See what reaction I get.
Yeah, it seems to be just normal water. It doesn't seem.
Okay, I'll dip a pinky. No, I'll dip on my other pinky. I'm gonna dip my other pinky, the one that's still there. Here we go again.
Here comes Doppelganger.
Get body snatchers.
Yeah, you dip your pinky in, and it's just this cool water. It doesn't feel different in any way. Doesn't feel unique or special.
Okay, I think I got it. I think this is just water. And I actually have a feeling that maybe we don't pour things into the water. Maybe we get the water and we pour it onto the ground.
On which side?
Well, maybe both of them.
Wait,
What's your brother's name?
Pictures doing?
Ander. Do I know that? Do I know my brother's name actually?
Yeah, you still know your brother's name.
Ander.
What are the pictures with the ladies with the vases doing?
On the ceiling, there's two women pouring vases in their water, swirling around in the circles, and then ends up pouring into the vase that looks like the vase in the center.
Pours into the vase, yeah.
What color are the vases? The ladies? Is there like?
Both of them have these brown-looking, almost clay-ish looking vases.
Look for those vases.
Yeah, do we see those?
You see lots of clay. There's lots of them that look
specifically
very similar.
like those ones.
Yeah, looking for
they're very nondescript. There's not a lot of detail, so any number of these vases could match up. I mean, there's hundreds of them in there.
I'm gonna look behind the painting.
It's painted on the brick wall. Oh, that painting's on the ceiling with the swirls. It's on the ceiling. You can look around the room. There's these four what look like
yeah, those like crypts or what? Yeah.
Yeah, they're little. They look like crypts.
Are there names on them or?
They're all unmarked.
Whoa, what is happening?
Okay. We should pour the water.
I'm all for it. I
really like riddles.
All right.
This to me seems like a crazy riddle.
I'll follow your lead. And your accent, apparently.
I know. You and I are gonna end up trading a lot because I feel like
you go into that room.
Which one? This one?
That room that you were in.
Cornelia just wandering around.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
boy.
Sorry.
That's why you don't go wandering off alone.
Is it with magic? A magic wisdom saving throw? That's important for me.
It is a magic saving throw.
Yes. Yes.
Don't go on there.
Yeah. Not again. Really?
11?
With advantage?
Boy,
An 11. Gosh. Okay.
I just walked into rooms. I'm gonna walk into
Stop
the other.
walking into rooms. Come back over here. We're talking about whether or not we're going to pour things into the space.
There's a bunch of spirits whispering to be set free. Don't go near them.
I feel like my wisdom was tested.
I slap Cornelia.
Okay.
What's your friend's name? Ooh, what's your friend's name? What's your friend's name?
Mom?
Trust.
Who? What?
Go on.
She forgot her friend's name. Episode 1. What are you doing?
I know, but I was imagining if Cornelia wasn't Cornelia. Anyway, it was a long shot.
So
what are you guys doing?
With her other friend's family?
That friend. Oh yeah, that friend.
Arena.
She has multiple friends.
I have a lot of friends. Which one?
Did Cornelia react when I slapped her?
Cornelia. Oh, roll an attack. I would assume Cornelia would probably move out of the way.
Rogue. Rogue.
17.
I have an AC of 17, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you slap her and.
And I slap back.
Okay.
I slap back.
Oh, with a definitely hit him.
Okay, that hurt. Ow. I guess that's to be expected.
Turns into a slap fest.
But are you still you?
I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna have to trust you on it.
Are you? Oi! Are you two done slapping each other? What are you doing?
I don't even know anymore.
Are we pouring water or what? Oi!
Yeah, we're pouring water out then? Is that what we decided?
What? Did you figure the riddle out? I'll do it, but what is it?
Well,
So do any of the other
pour
jars
water.
have water in them or only this one?
Are they empty?
The one in the middle has water, but all the other jars seem to have some kind of shimmering water liquid in them. And within each jar, you can kind of see like swirling whites kind of moving around, swirling within
Like
each.
souls?
Like souls.
Do they smell?
Hard to tell.
Like souls?
Hard to tell.
Not
And,
for me. Not hard to
for
tell.
I've seen
you-
a lot of souls.
Hard to tell, Cornelia, but trust, these are all former beings of Aventide who are locked in these jars.
Yes.
Shots!
We knew it was a bar.
It is a secret bar. Cool club.
Oh boy.
Guys. It's not water. Yep. These are souls. Yep.
What about the one in the middle? Is the one in the middle souls?
Sniff the one in the middle.
The one in the middle doesn't smell like a soul. It's just water.
Still just water.
Just water.
Why would we pour souls into water or vice versa? That doesn't make any sense.
Does it look like the water's like evaporated at all ever? Like been standing a while?
It just seems
You know,
like
that has that
pure
water line.
water in the middle. No, not really any water line or anything.
Question for the
I
group.
want to be there so bad.
Question for the group.
Yes.
Do I drink one for the fight ahead?
You might want to find a small jar and just sort of tuck that in your pocket, but don't.
Are there any potion-sized jars?
Yeah, there are. There's some that are small and that have decorative lids to them. There's one that looks like a small eagle head has been carved into it. Looks like almost like a porcelain and has been stuck on top of what looks like a small vase.
I'm gonna swipe it.
Is there one with multiple souls in one jar?
You look around and you really only see it looks pretty similar. Each one only has one apparition-ish swimming through the water.
Does it look like thing of soul core?
Does it look like maybe these jars are like from certain areas? Like one is where the Goliaths live, and one's where the gnomes maybe is made by gnome.
Roll a history check.
Oh my god. A natural 1. What does that get me?
I mean, they do all look like they're made of different materials, and they're all designed very, very, very differently. But yeah, you can't really tell if they were designed specifically or not.
So I took the eagle-headed jar, and I'm just gonna put that with my stuff.
Okay.
Skid, what do you think? I don't know if I feel comfortable pouring anything anywhere.
Oh, not if it's souls. If it's water, it'd be a different thing, but pouring in a jar of souls. First of all, this whole soul business, I'm not quite caught up with the whole eating souls. Like, I understand you told... I don't want to be pouring any souls anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, trust, you know how you put on your guy earlier? You know, like a coat? Trust sort of does that with souls.
Sure, yeah.
It's like a coat.
In my belly.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, don't worry. I can completely control it, and I always ask permission. If it's possible. I didn't ask the jar because I can't talk to a jar, but if it's people, I ask permission.
Technically, you could. You just kind of talk at the...
Excuse me, dear eagle-headed jar. May I potentially eat you to defeat evil in the future?
And you hear a voice respond.
Free me! Free me!
Yep, it'll free you. It'll definitely free you. So I'm just gonna save you for later.
Wow.
Permission granted.
Did I see anything in those 2 rooms?
Right.
Yeah,
That
you
I wandered
saw like what looked like a sarcophagus in one, and what looks like a tomb entry that has been sealed off on the west side.
What if, hey, soul people, if we pour you in the cauldron, does that free you, or does that make it worse? I don't know how to free you.
And just the same whispers from around the chamber of souls asking to be freed, or set free, or released.
Ow!
Should we pour them out of their jars maybe or something so that they can just like wander off? You wonder what, Skid?
All right, I just want to see if there's any more paintings.
Yeah, you look through. The walls are decorated with what looks like
Paintings?
all right. Skid, roll me a wisdom saving throw. As you wander through these.
Oh, wandering rooms. No.
Don't wander in that one.
And you see paintings what look like all kinds of different creatures and beings. A 6? Okay.
14.
Oh.
14.
41?
That's clearly a 41.
Okay. 14. Okay. Yeah, just beings and creatures, places you've never been, landscapes, and all of these different places you see different versions of the woman wearing the robe, and various depictions of the monster with many fangs chasing after her, always chasing after her, and she as you go closer and closer and closer towards the door of the hallway, the creature's missing more and more of its teeth.
So, if I were to tell a narrative based off of what I saw all the paintings to be, what would it be?
It's as if this woman is taking his teeth. And every time it's chasing her, and he's losing teeth somehow, and each time she has a tooth in her hand in different various forms.
But not in the one where the two women are pouring water.
No, that one on the ceiling, it's just two of that same woman in white robes pouring what look like jars into that large vase with the water in the middle.
Okay, so what if the women pour the water to summon this beast, and then they take its teeth because they really like the teeth?
They definitely, it seems...
Magic?
Do you want me to just dump out one of these vases and see if it releases a soul and freeze them? They're kind of just trapped in all these vases, waiting to be used for some probably nefarious purpose.
Well, if you're gonna do it, you want to put the color vase on the color floor?
I mean, I was just gonna dump the soul on the floor.
Knock it over?
No, I was gonna pick it up and dump it. Excuse me, I'm gonna pick up a vase next to me. Okay. Excuse me, if I dump you out, will it free you?
Free me, set me free.
It sounds like a yes.
Okay, you dump it onto the floor, and the water splashes all over. That white swirling wraith that was inside starts to boil and bubble and starts to melt into the floor.
Is that what you wanted?
And it bubbles into the floor and dissolves.
So, about matching the color thing to the color floor with the color vase.
All right.
Wrong.
I'll take one that matches the floor and I'll dump it on the right color.
Okay, and same thing happens. The soul seems to just melt and bubble and boil and dissolve into the floor.
Oh, you're not telling me how to help you! I don't know how to free you!
I wonder if it's just too late. What's...
Imagine like just Tress walking around just like dumping out soul and just yelling at him.
I'm wasting really great food, okay?
For months after this. This is absolutely traumatizing. Okay.
I'll go back down.
I think we just gotta pour it into the water. Is basically.
I mean, we've come this far. We might as well pour one into the water, I guess.
They're gonna turn into.
Wait.
That would break, so we have to do both. Because it's
We need to do both. Two of us should go.
Nos goes.
Should it be two ladies, though? Does it need
it should
be ladies?
Maybe.
I'm no lady.
That's true. I'll do it!
The last nose goes was Trust and Cornelia. I just met you. You guys seem to know what you're doing a lot more than me.
You don't know that when we do things together, it doesn't go well. Right, okay, I'll go over here and dump.
Oh, you're standing behind me?
I'll take a dump over here. You take a dump over there.
Be careful.
So what are you guys doing?
Probably.
So we're taking the colored base.
Like I'm taking a gray one, you're taking a brown one, and we're gonna dump them in the middle one at the same time.
Okay.
It was color coded that way, right? By the way, it wasn't like reversed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No. And you guys pour at the same time. The souls start to mix and swirl and swirl and swirl until you see this light come out from the middle of the vase. Both of you guys draw a card. On the count of three. Show us on the count of three.
Card.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Pull
3.
a card.
Spades and threes. Okay, you hear a sound coming from the north, one of those small areas, and then you hear a as something breaks. I am
Groot.
Free. And that's where we're gonna pick up next week.
What do they mean? What do they mean?
What do the cards mean?
God damn it!
Well, this is very exciting. I wish I was also in the room with you guys.
You hear?
What happened to Rezik?
I'm constantly
not turn into
tapping
a
the
human?
ring so he can hear everything.
There you
I'm
go.
just constantly hitting it so he can hear what's going on.
And he's just
gonna go
judging
Jeff
us
eventually.
silently.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us on this Monday. We hopefully we'll be back next week with more D&D. Everything's very touch and go right now, but I'm very excited for this room, and I'm very excited for them to get farther. I just love the idea of Trust being like, what do we want? What are we supposed to do? I don't understand what we're supposed to do. I don't know. What are we doing here? Just
We're like on the ceiling the whole time. Like every time she's
on the
over
ceiling.
This is funny because they're literally dissolving. She's just like, "What do you want from me?"
This is on you.
Use your words.
You only gave me half a task!
Thank you everyone for watching. We will be back next week at 7 p.m. Pacific, hopefully, to play more of our Chronicles and Aventide campaign. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful Uber week. I'm gonna play around more with this Foundry and hopefully get it primed. I promise next time I make maps, I'll put more lights in for those who have no vision at all.
No, I like it.
Dungeon.
But until then, please everyone, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye. Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Bye-bye.